Did I get everyone's attention? Good afternoon, fellow Wisconsinites. My name is Carl Scholze. I'm a 44-year-old quadriplegic from Neenah. I've driven my wheelchair 125 miles to sit here in front of the Capitol to raise the alarm. People with disabilities on Medicaid, like me, are being left behind because our home health aides, the heartbeat of our care, are underpaid and undervalued. The journey was anything but easy, and every mile I traveled in this chair was a reminder of the strength it takes to live with a disability, and more importantly, the strength of the caregivers who make our lives possible. Home health aides are the unsung heroes who help us get out of bed, eat, and live with dignity. They're with us in our most vulnerable moments, yet they're paid wages that barely sustain them, sometimes as low as $12 or $15 an hour here in Wisconsin. Many leave for better paying jobs, and who could blame them? But when they leave, we're the ones left stranded. Without enough aides, people like me face a stark choice: struggle without care or lose our independence to institutions. That's not a choice, that's a failure of our system. And this isn't about taking sides. It's about coming together to address a challenge that affects families across our state, from rural farms to city neighborhoods. We all want a system that promotes independence, saves taxpayer dollars, and supports the hardworking people who make it possible. The facts show why prioritizing home care makes sense for everyone. Nationally, the median annual cost for full-time home health care service is $62,400, while a room in a semi-private nursing home is $116,000.
Wow.
Almost twice as much. Here in Wisconsin, expanding Medicaid coverage could lower state health care costs by $1.9 billion over the next 2 years, while extending services to nearly 96,000 more low-income residents. Beyond dollars, home care improves quality of life. Studies indicate it reduces hospital admissions by up to 25% and enhances medical health outcomes by allowing individuals to stay connected to their families and communities. A lot of people don't know that family caregivers shoulder 80% of long-term support, and strengthening home care eases that burden while creating stable jobs in our local economies. This issue transcends party lines. It's about smart fiscal policy, strengthening our workforce, and upholding shared values like self-reliance and compassion. By investing in home care, we can reduce costs, prevent unnecessary institutionalizations, and ensure dignity for all. Wisconsin has always been a place where neighbors help neighbors, and together, we can build a healthcare system that reflects that spirit. I didn't make this journey for applause. I made it because I believe Wisconsin can do better. Let's build a future where no one on Medicaid goes without care, and no home health aide has to choose between their calling and a paycheck. I'm here to demand change, and I won't rest until it happens. To our lawmakers, let's unite and increase wages for aides. Raise reimbursement rates so agencies can pay aides a living wage of $20 an hour or more, with benefits that show they're valued. Increase Medicaid funding for home health care. Increase funding for community-based programs and streamline access to services. To the public, see us, hear us. People with disabilities aren't invisible, and our caregivers shouldn't be either. Join us in pushing for a system that works for everyone. And to my fellow advocates, you guys know who you are. Keep fighting. You guys are awesome.
You're awesome.
Your voices matter. Your voices matter, and together we can change lives.
Yeah.
Thank you.